Om Bhurбhuvassuvaḥam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam.
So Sairam everyone, let us continue our video satsangs on Sathya Sai philosophy. Actually we have a lot of videos about miracles, huge supernatural power, and unfortunately not so many people, it seems, pay attention to the philosophy, Sathya Sai philosophy, and I think it's very useful, very important to concentrate on philosophical aspect of his mission as well. Okay, today we'll speak about quote from summer showers in Vrindavan, for sure one of my favorite, if not just favorite, series of books, this quote is 1990. Okay, let us read and let us discuss, let us contemplate. The true self, the true I, is always in awareness. All living beings experience the true self as the awareness of I am. Okay, let me end of the quote, so I have something more to read. Actually, it's very interesting that Swami Sri Sathya Sai, of course, he was not just philosopher and not just miracle maker. Basically he was the divine incarnation, but as master, as guru, he was very practical one. That was not only just philosophy or just miracles, but he was always giving us spiritual tools, how each and every devotee, each and every human being, by practicing this, can achieve actual experience of this true self or absolute consciousness. Because actual experience is the crucial question for spirituality, at least that's my opinion. We can philosophically know whatever. It's very easy to purchase and read a lot of Upanishads or any kind of Vedanta philosophy books, but still many such philosophers are lacking experience. It's like very easy to speak about Holy Spirit, that's more Christian teaching, but who can experience Holy Spirit? It's very easy to speak about emptiness of consciousness, that's more Buddhist philosophy, but who can really contemplate and see this light and emptiness of the consciousness? So one of the practical tool given by Swami, and it's actually ancient tool, is experience or feeling of I am. In English we sometimes say it I amness. So it means when we focus our mind, anyway, mind or intellect, that's our tools which we use for the purpose of self-inquiry, though mind, intellect, etc., they can't experience self, they can't experience bliss of the self. But at the same time, as the tools, we use them and we concentrate our intellect. Let us speak about intellect better. on this experience, very common, very famous experience of self-existence. Okay, basically it doesn't matter, you can be male or female, Indian, Chinese, Russian, German, you can be Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, doesn't matter. This experience of self-existence, this is the basic experience for everyone. Suppose you're a very happy person, or maybe you experience different types of suffering, like depression or whatever. But self-existence is anyway behind, is the very foundation of any experience, including happiness and suffering. That's the reason why Vedic philosophy basically, now I'm going to say something really strange and unusual, but basically Vedic philosophy is not interested in happiness or suffering. It sounds strange. Why? Because Vedic philosophy, we call it Vedanta, basically about truth. And the truth is something beyond this duality of happiness and suffering. And the entrance into this supreme reality is contemplation, as Swami is telling us, this contemplation of the experience itself, experience of the self-existence, of I am. Okay, one more question regarding this quote. Okay, the true self is always in awareness. That's quote from Swami. The question is, who is meditating actually, and who is planning to achieve, let us say, enlightenment? And divinely tricky thing is that true self, in Sanskrit we call it Paramatma, is always in bliss, perfect, enlightened. So it means true self doesn't need any meditation or any enlightenment, because enlightenment is essential quality of true self. Okay, then who is trying to experience this enlightenment, or who is practicing meditation? And of course, we're speaking about Jivatma, or personal self, or soul, which is trying practice many things, including the most important, which is meditation, self-contemplation, and self-inquiry. Of course, sometimes ego, in Sanskrit ahamkara, may be involved into this process. And it's also very interesting that sometimes people think about spirituality in terminology of social success, financial even success. So let me explain you that, okay, social life, social reality force us to think that more stuff you have, okay, more successful, socially and financially you are. Okay, more money, for example, more political power, or more influence, or more famous you can become. Whatever more knowledge in science, for example, more grades, whatever, scientific or any other kind of position, social position. But spirituality is totally different. It's just losing everything, and that's something which you can't lose. Actually, this is your true self. Because if you can lose something, that's illusion. You can lose everything, including physical body, including your all huge number of wrong identifications. You can lose memory. You can lose your social position, status. But that's something which you can't lose is Shiva consciousness or true self. So it means spirituality, it's actually not to get more, but to lose everything what is wrong and what is illusion. That's the reason why when we come to the field of spirituality with the ego sense, then we're trying to get more, and that's wrong. Okay, more knowledge, more supernatural power, more clairvoyance, more mystical experiences, maybe more interview with Sathya Sai or Prema Sai. So it means this game, which is about more stuff, including more clairvoyance, more mystical experiences, more knowledge, etc. This is ego approach to spirituality and even self-inquiry, if you wish. But to losing everything what is wrong, to be free from wrong self-identification, that exactly what is in reality Jivatma practicing. So let me repeat that true self or Paramatma never practice meditation because it's already in a state of enlightenment. But the Jivatma, personal self, this is exactly the one who is practicing. Okay, let us read some more quotes from the same summer showers in Vrindavan, 1990. When the sense of self is misidentified with the body or mind, it becomes selfishness. Delusions of the mind cloud the true self. It is like the clouds blocking the radiance of the sun. In the same way, the mind blocks the radiance of the true self. Actually, mind, intellect, and many other things like memory are wonderful tools. But if that tools start to dominate, especially in the process of meditation and spirituality, then they can easily play the role of clouds which are blocking the radiance of the self. So that's Swami's message. So it means we have to be careful how to use mind and how not to let mind to be the boss. We don't need struggle. We don't need to destroy mind because that's also part of divine creation. It's a wonderful tool, by the way, for the meditation and self-inquiry. But mind is something which brings, in a sense, on the way, illusion of separate existence. That illusion we have to be free of, illusion of the separate existence, because that is exactly the point. So let us complete this video for today. God bless all of us. Sai Ram, see you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयान्तम्